It's the little diminutive aardwolf, Proteles Cristata, the smallest of the hyenidae. The hyenas are very well known for what? What are they known for? For eating everything. For being durophagous. Duro is not brittle. Phagi means eating. So hyenas are durophagous, but there is absolutely nothing hard eating about the aardwolf. Tiny little peg-like teeth. They're not something that you could break into a carcass with at all. But it's got these canines, incisors, which are kind of put up in this like forward-facing manner, and then on the top they have just exactly the same sort of thing. I think this is a female because she's smaller, and she had a tooth infection here, or this individual had a tooth infection right here. Note the pinching in this area here. The pinching of the nasal bone versus the maxilla versus the frontals. It's this very characteristic feature found in all hyenids. And this is the zygomatic arch, and its shape is characteristic of the hyenids. There's a certain way it looks. This area is an area where the temporalis muscle attaches to. That's a muscle that's here on you and I. It's right here. I'm gonna put them together. These are, so we can see the mastoid process right here. It's this bit of bone right here that we have here, so just to get oriented. The back of the skull, the occipitum, that's the foramen magnum, through which the spinal cord goes through. That is the occipital condyle, which is the area where the first vertebrae attaches to, and its shape is telling of the rest of the body. It's the next thing and the next connection. So this is a little hyena, is of a very distant lineage of dog-like hyenas that were very thin-legged, very kind of generalist, jackal. But they were very, very common. And nowadays, this is the only representative of that lineage. And it's now very much specialized to eat insects. And it has a diet that is very much dependent on termites. It has a sticky tongue. Anteaters in South America, pangolins, all these animals employ that feeding modality. And that feeding modality is associated with, at least in the carnivora, in the bat-eared fox and in the aardwolf, with good hearing. So if you notice, these are his auditory bullae. They have a cavity and they have a structure. They are very telling of the taxonomy, the species, shape differences among taxa can reveal a lot about the evolution of a certain family of animals, notably the carnivora, notably the Feliformia and the hyenidae.